Hi guys, it's Sebastian with Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great. I'm back with another video for you today, and today I've got Sheena the Frag Hag here with me, the second Frag Hag, number 2. And today we're going to discuss top 10 vanilla fragrances, so please stay tuned. So I've got Sheena the Frag Hag here, Frag Hag number 2 with me. Sheena is very into vanilla fragrances. She's a gourmand lover, and she loves everything vanilla, sweet, tasty, yummy, dessert, anything yummy, right?
Yeah, basically something that smells like it would taste good, and that's my favorite, I think.
Exactly, and I love gourmand fragrances myself.
Yeah.
And I've turned you on to a few really good ones.
Yes, he's a very bad influence. I think the thing that's so interesting though to me about the gourmand is especially where a lot of people, especially some of the fragrance makers that you introduced me to, would say, oh, well, vanilla is like, gee, that's not a scent that people really like, or gee, that's considered such a newbie scent or whatever. And I thought, that's such an interesting thing, because to me that's really a foundational scent and something that I really like a lot. So it was fun it's fun to be doing this, because I had a lot of people that were sort of like, oh no, vanilla, that's just,
it's something you eat.
It's something you eat. Yes, exactly.
So cool, and we've got 10 fragrances, as I said, top 10. So we're going to start out with something that's very recognizable with everyone. You probably just recently saw it in my Men Wearing Ladies Perfume video that I did with Lanier. But number 10 is a classic from the house of GUERLAIN, and it's SHALIMAR. So guys, as I said, it's a very unisex scent, and it utilizes a dominant note of vanilla. So, do you like SHALIMAR?
You know, I do. I think the thing about SHALIMAR for me is that my grandma wore it, and so it does have memories for me that have to do with that. And it's very comfortable vanilla flavored scent to me. It's also a combined vanilla. You know, I wouldn't say, oh, this is it's a dominant note in it, but I wouldn't say, oh gee, you just say it's vanilla right off the top.
It's very classic to me.
Very classic, that's exactly right.
It's also very clean and soapy for some odd reason.
I would say it's soapy, but to me, I wonder if that's because, like, my mom wore Ginette, my grandma wore SHALIMAR, and so they had soaps and whatever, so when I smell that, I think soapy, but I think, am I really remembering that, or am I remembering soap?
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's not true vanilla, but
no.
Definitely the dominant note is vanilla on this one, so I like it.
And classic. I mean, really classic.
Yeah.
I think that this is just one of those, like you said, that absolutely a guy could wear this as well, because it's very much of a classic scent, and somebody would probably say, you know, wow, what are you wearing that smells familiar? But you're not going to be able to say, oh, that's this or that's that, I think.
True. And then with each chemistry also, it'll kind of come off a little different. So the next one, number 9, we've got 3 fragrances that are very similar. We've got the very one in the back there is the best, not the best one, but the more expensive one. It's Lyra by Xerjoff.
Beautiful. From
the Casa Marati line. Now this is also not a big vanilla, but it's very vanilla. It's got vanilla as one of the notes, but it's also got caramel, oranges.
It's quite citrusy. It really has an orange note. I mean, that is nice. It's like orange caramel vanilla though. Orange caramel vanilla.
It's very delicious.
It smells like a nice dessert.
See, the alternatives to those, if you can't afford the $300 for the Xerjoff Lyra, we've got Tendre Madeleine, which is kind of like French Madeleines. It's the cheap version. It retails for 100 ml for about $40–50, so it's an alternative. You can go with a cheaper one.
It definitely doesn't have the citrus type notes though. I mean, to me, it's...
The citrus is taken out.
It's taken out.
Yeah.
But it has the same sort of vanilla notes, I would definitely say. So if you're looking for something that isn't quite as citrusy, then it doesn't have the citrus notes for sure.
But you know what? Now it's developing into the citrus for some reason. It's getting brighter.
Oh, that's interesting. It really is.
Yeah.
That's a surprise, because now it does really quite smell like the other one. That's amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
That's amazing.
$40–50 for that.
Wow. That developed into that though.
Exactly. Now we have Serendipitous by Serendipity 3.
And how much is that one?
This one is about $45–50. 50 bucks again. But this is a 50 ml, and it only comes in one size, a 50 ml, versus 100 ml for the Tendre Madeleine.
That smells like angel food cake.
Yummy.
Yeah. Very
Lots
yummy.
of vanilla, kind of slightly airy, doughy.
Yeah.
Cookies, maybe.
Cookie.
Maybe.
Or angel food cake. You know, like that
chiffon.
chiffon. Yeah. Yeah. You can. This is the second one, and you can still get that citrus hint in it.
And this is
And this is the very first one.
No, there's more citrus in that. Oops.
It's okay.
There's more citrus in that.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
I mean, this really has citrus. The first one has citrus quite dominant, but you do have it in the second one. Definitely not in the third one,
No.
which is more like a angel food cake or a sugar cookie, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the same family.
Yeah. Same family, definitely.
So then we have the Zerjoff, which retails for about $300 for a 75 ml. The Tendre Madeleine is 100 ml for about $40, $50. And then the Serendipitous is 50 ml for about 45 bucks. So different spectrum there, but also very similar fragrances with little nuances. All right, the next one at number 8, we have from the house of Montale, and this is Boise. This is, I'm sorry, this
It's
is
locked.
Boise Felice. There we go.
It's a bond.
So this is a woody vanilla. Again, it's not a very dominant note of vanilla, although it is a dominant note of vanilla, but it's not the main player. We've got lots of woods in here. What do you think?
I have to let that calm down a little bit.
It's definitely vanilla. It's
Yeah.
sweet,
It's sweet.
but it's
sweet
also
for
not
sure.
like a sugary sweet.
No, not at all. It's more a vanilla bean, I'd say, but it also has. Yeah, you were saying it's woodsy? I don't know. Again, to me that's woodsy has a darker note that does, which this is, if it's woodsy, it's sort of like a spring wood, you know, a clean wood or clear wood flavor. But it definitely is vanilla, but not like that. Not like an edible vanilla. It smells like maybe a vanilla flower or
Maybe
plant.
it's vanilla for the vanilla hater.
Well, that could be. That actually could be
Because it's not really a vanilla. It's not like a boozy, yummy,
Nope.
delicious vanilla.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I would totally agree with you. So this would be something for your spouse if you love the smell of vanilla and they say they hate vanilla, so you put this on them and say, yeah, you wear this. It doesn't really smell like vanilla. I like that.
Yeah.
How much is that one?
So the Montales retail for $100 to $150 for 100 ml. And the cool thing about Montale bottles are these are easy to decant. These twist off. If I can twist it off here
Oh, wow.
and break it off too.
Perfect.
But they come off.
Oh, that's simple.
So you can, share it with somebody else
That's
if you don't wear a
simple.
lot of fragrance.
And it comes with its own little handcuffs as well.
Yeah.
so then
Montale is a very popular brand, although this is not one of the popular fragrances. So the next one we have at number 7, it is Mona di Orio's Vanille. Completely different vanilla. This one is a green vanilla, but it's very doughy when it dries down. It kind of smells like dough with vanilla in it. But it's very green.
This is super green. I mean, to me, this is
Leafy green.
leafy, like leaves that you could crush, like almost like aloe or something that's really quite
Succulent.
watery, succulent kind of green. Boy, I mean, that's very, very different than anything that we've smelled at all.
It is.
But yeah, like it definitely is vanilla, but it also has. It's got an undernote that's like
There's some spice there.
spice. Yeah, I was
Maybe
gonna
some
say.
smoky incense.
That's what it is. That's exactly what
But
it is.
it really dries down kind of yummy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's great. It's just really different than anything else, and it definitely has a little bit of an incense. That's
Yeah.
what it is, like
Is
a
that what you're
smoky.
thinking?
Yeah, and it's coming out as it comes, as it gets
dries down?
Yeah, it dries down. Yeah,
All right.
I like that. How much was that one?
Now that one's about $220 for 100 ml, and I got that one in Paris, but you can find it at some shops here.
Yeah, that's super. I must say, that's super different. I think somebody would really like that if they want something that's a little bit more nuanced or layered, but still you can really smell the flavors in it.
See, this is, I think, is a vanilla for the vanilla haters, because
I think it's
You
just
get
like the
vanilla,
last one.
yeah,
Yes, I
it's-
agree. But smoky, it's even getting more smoky.
Yeah.
woodsy, but again,
I'm smelling burned fireplace almost.
yeah, that's where I'm going with the wood part of it. Like wood, but crackling wood. No.
At number 6, I only have a decant. It's Tehoda by Indult. Are you familiar with this brand?
I wasn't, to tell you the truth.
All right, let's give it a sniff. It's very like comforting vanilla, but I think it might be a little on the faint side. I've heard people say it's beast, but I'm not quite sure.
Oh, it's super. It's subtle. It's super subtle, I'd say. I mean, it smells very clear or clean, but a lot of these, you know, the vanilla is a heavier scent. You know, sort of to me like bakery or vanilla bean or whatever. This is super clean.
It's got some white musk in it to me.
Sorry, time for a little. I'm getting nose fatigue. I don't smell white musk, but I smell.
It's very musky to me, this Tehoda, but it. I mean, don't you?
I get the musk, but I get it more of a higher note, like musk. Oh, white musk.
It's not like a dirty musk.
No, it's not at all.
Animalic. It's slightly animalic, but not quite.
Yeah. Still very, very clean. I could see that.
Do you like it?
I do, and it's getting a little boozy. As it dries, to me, it's getting a little boozy.
I like it.
I like it too.
To me, it reminds me of Choco Musk by Al Rehab.
Oh, you know, that...
Which is actually so cheap compared to Indult by... No, compared to Tehoda by Indult.
That's really interesting because that is what it reminds me of too, because it's got that other note to it. It's not just the vanilla by itself.
Cacao.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
It really does. That's what I'm smelling. Where you were saying musk, I was like, I'm smelling something else. It's the cacao that I'm smelling.
Yeah. It's good though.
It's drying down much more. Again, it smelled a little boozy, but I think it's like the cacao that I'm really smelling.
True. Now this is by the nose Francis Kurkdjian. He is a very well-known master perfumer.
Huh.
So he created this for the brand Indult, which I'm not very familiar with.
Where are they from?
I think it's Paris.
Interesting.
France.
Interesting.
So at number 5, we've got Black Flower Mexican Vanilla by Dame Perfumery. Now I've met Jeffrey Dame, and he's got some awesome fragrances, and one of them is the Black Flower Mexican Vanilla. And this one is very floral to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Super floral. Super duper floral. Very springy.
But there's
vanilla. Definitely vanilla, but it would be like if vanilla was, well, vanilla of course is an orchid, but it would be a vanilla flower, you know, more than like a bean to me. That's very pleasant. I mean, that's very, very pleasant, but it's floral and again, sort of
I love it.
Light vanilla, you know, very vanilla, but light vanilla. I like it too. I actually like that a lot.
Would you wear it?
I would, but I would definitely wear this. This to me would be more like a spring summer, or I would layer it.
Layer it.
Because it's got a very nice vanilla. I mean, the floralness of the vanilla, or florality, is very different than the other ones that we've smelled before, which have more that what I would call a bean kind of scent. Whereas this, you know,
it's the flower.
It's the flower,
Yeah.
and you know how orchids. There are some orchids that smell. That's what that would be to me. Like that would be like as if you were smelling it off a flower.
True. I like it.
I like that.
Yeah. So number 5 was Dame Perfumery's Black Flower Mexican Vanilla. At number 4, we've got 2. I happen to have EDT Eau de Well by Diptyque, and then the EDP in a mini bottle. Here we're going to do a quick comparison of the two and see which one is the better one of the two.
Okay, that's a big one. That's a small one.
I really love this one for the fact that it's very spicy, and it's also very boozy.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is peppery.
And there's lots of black pepper.
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Really?
Like sneezy pepper. Wow.
That's really good.
Wow.
The ED.
Wow.
Compared to the EDT.
Okay.
I like the EDP better, actually.
I do too.
This one's better.
Yep.
Do you like the pepperiness?
I do. It's so different. And
Wow.
you really smell the vanilla, but you really smell the pepper of that is such an interesting note.
Wow, it's really
It's
different.
in here. I mean, you can smell it.
It's intensified with the EDP.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that is awesome.
You
That
like
is, yeah. I would love this as a candle, too, to tell you the truth.
Well, they do have a separate vanille candle.
Yeah, I would think that they do.
No, I see that.
You have, yeah.
I mean, it's totally intensified in the
It is.
EDP, yeah. But both are good.
They're great, but it's interesting. I wonder how they're going to dry down, if they're going to be more similar as they dry down. But right off the bat, you were saying, oh, it's vanilla and it's good. I'm like, pepper! I like that. That's really different.
Mm-hmm.
And see, now this, you can still totally tell the difference. Like this has now become much more melded, whereas that one still really has that pepper.
It's projecting.
It's really projecting. So I don't know if that's good or bad thing.
Oh, I love projecting fragrances.
Because this has now become
Settled.
and yeah. Oh, this is just the bomb.
Wait until you try number 3, which is Vanilla Flash by
that's
TAUERVILLE.
Okay.
One of my favorite indie perfumers, or niche perfumers, Andy Tower, and his TAUERVILLE line of fragrances. Now this is a boozy tobacco vanilla.
Okay. Oh, I can smell it from here. It smells like a men's club where guys would go and smoke cigars and read their newspapers, and it doesn't have leather in it. I was expecting that it might have a leather note, and it doesn't. But
It doesn't.
But you're absolutely right. It's got that boozy, kind of whiskey, and definitely tobacco, and definitely vanilla, but again, a fresher vanilla, I would say. That's a really nice fragrance, too.
The cool thing about these are only $63 for a 30 ml.
Oh, that's great.
And they are extrait concentration, so
Yeah.
they're very strong.
That's great. That's
Really, really
awesome.
good stuff. You enjoy it?
But yeah, I would totally wear that. I would absolutely wear that,
Wow.
for sure.
All right, so at number 2, we've got a tie. This hasn't happened before in any of my videos, but I had to put them together because they're equally as good. Number 2, we've got Spiritueuse Double Vanille by GUERLAIN. And with its cheaper alternative,
Less expensive.
And less expensive alternative, Cologne of the Missions by Le COUVENT de Minimes, was number 2, Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. So these are tie, these are definitely vanilla, but they're different vanilla scents, and we're gonna sniff them out.
Okay.
So here's Spiritueuse Double Vanille
Okay.
by GUERLAIN.
I'm gonna stick that on.
This one is Cologne of the Missions.
Yep.
And I have a strip here for Tobacco Vanille.
Great.
They're completely different. I mean, Tobacco Vanille compared to GUERLAIN.
So this is Spiritueuse, and this is super boozy.
Yes.
Like, wow.
It's like cooking vanilla,
Like,
basically.
yeah, that's exactly it.
Delicious.
Like, delicious. Like, lick that off my arm. That is amazing. And this is the one that's the
cheaper-
less expensive version.
The less expensive alternative.
And it is also a boozy vanilla. It's not as deep as that is.
This is pretty deep.
That is deep.
Yeah.
This is a little bit
Airier.
airier. Yeah. I mean, that's delicious. I could take a bath in that. Which would cost me $900,000.
Probably would.
Yeah, I would. But compare. Okay, so take that one. Oops, sorry. There you go.
Yes.
You see what I mean? Like, it's the same. It's just this one is
Thinner.
Thinner.
Translucent.
Yeah, and lovely. I mean, boozy vanilla.
You can just wear that one all
Totally.
over. Yeah, just don't.
You could layer that with a lot of stuff too.
Totally.
That's a good boozy vanilla, typical, but this is delicious.
And what about Tobacco Vanille?
Let me smell that.
Whoa, it's intense.
This is unbelievable. This is ridiculous, actually. This is like your great uncle's pipe tobacco.
Really?
Oh man, but it's also got. Is it anise? Smell. See that?
Yeah, it kind of has like a licoricey thing, but it's, I don't know. I don't think
That's not quite right, but.
I get cinnamon from it too, actually.
Yeah, no, that's not what it is. To me. Something that's more on the bubblegum side.
See, it's very cinnamony, no anise, but lots of tobacco.
Lots of tobacco,
vanilla.
lots of vanilla, but there's one other note, and I'm not getting it, and maybe it's cinnamon for you. Oh my goodness gracious. That's wonderful, I must say.
You like it?
Yeah, I really like that.
Was it
Boy, what is that scent that I'm getting off that Tom Ford? It embarrasses me that I can't tell you what it is because it's very particular.
It's probably resins.
It might be. I mean, that's possible.
Yeah.
Like when we were discussing one of the other ones and we suddenly went, oh, incense. And then it's like, oh, that's what it is. But it's something.
Yeah.
Cucumber? No, it's not.
No, cucumber.
I'll just make it.
I would hate cucumber.
Yeah, I know you would. It would be terrible. Yeah, these are great. But I can totally tell the difference between the one that's the just like layered in
less
there.
expensive.
It's great. It's beautiful though, and those were really matched up well, I think.
Yeah.
Very in the vanilla boozy, vanilla tobacco.
Totally.
So
Yeah. And last but not least, probably you haven't heard of this one, and you're gonna say, where in the world did you pull this one out of? This is one of my favorite vanilla fragrances. Number 1, DSH. Vanille Botanique, and as you can see, I have hardly any left here. I need to buy me another bottle. Dawn Spencer Hurwitz is her name. It's Vanille Botanique. What a wonderful, beautiful, boozy, botanical vanilla. It's just amazing.
just
amazing.
a little in there, he can hardly get
It's
it
amazing.
to spray.
It's so good. It wears so good.
This is the most amazing vanilla ever.
Really?
I mean, really, truly, this is absolutely number 1. It's unbelievable. It's so. It's boozy, but it's also, it's vanilla, but it's like vanilla bean and cookies and almost like molasses. I mean, oh my gosh, that is just the best of the best. That's for sure number 1.
So this is a 30 ml. It retails for about $100.
Oh, I think that's well worth it. That's if you were a vanilla lover, that is something else.
So she's an indie perfumer out of Boulder, Colorado, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So-
very cool.
Yeah.
Does she make mostly gourmand fragrances or just?
She's
All
got
of them
so many fragrances.
Oh, that's
Well, I just shot a video. If you saw in the video, we did a review with Kara, my other frag hag. You'll know a little more about what I'm talking about
Okay.
here. Yeah. But
gosh, this is so good. That's amazing.
number 1 for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure. And as of number 1 vanilla, for real. Like it's a little bit boozy. It smells like vanilla bean. It smells
get
like
dough?
I get more like, I would say, cooked cookies. So you get dough. I get more of a cooked cookie, like a
Baked cookie?
Baked cookie. Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. This is delicious. Good choice. Well done.
Sheena, thank
Sheena,
you.
Thank you.
Frag hag number 2. Thank you for coming and doing this video with me with vanilla fragrances.
This is
Your
awesome.
favorites.
This is my favorites, and this was awesome. I learned a lot, and that's what we depend on you for.
And maybe you'll come back for more videos.
I would love to do that.
Yeah. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Top 10 vanilla fragrances with a tie at number 2. If you want to pick up any of these fragrances, I'll have a link in the info box. Please follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like this video, share it, and I'll be back with more videos very soon, and perhaps with Sheena as well. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.